Alright, welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm, Remastered. And, we got a good one this time. We got a good, we're gonna have a good time this episode. Last episode was a bit, intense. With, Drew getting his ass kicked and then Mikey getting slapped down. So last episode was not a good time. This one will be a much better time. Yeah, depending on who you ask, I suppose. It's the night of the Tempest. Everyone getting ready for the show.
This day has been so messed up. At least I can talk to Rachel now. If I can find her back here.
Text from Steph. Chloe, it's Steph. I'm on my way to the hospital. Mikey's arm is broken. Drew told me a little bit about what happened. Shit, I didn't know it was that bad. The situation's so fucked up. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Thanks, I will. Yeah, his arm's broken. Presumably he just fell on it wrong. Because, I mean, he just got slapped in the face. That would, presumably, just the way Drew fell, or that Mikey fell on his arm, probably. Max. Fuck! Remember that easy job for Frank I told you about? Yeah, not quite. First, I jacked Samuel's keys to the dorm, but struggled to get past Skip. I actually bummed him out so bad he snapped at Wells. Felt shitty about it, but I had to get inside. Took a brief detour into Elliot's room and read his poetry. Dude's got feelings. For me, I think. I'm flattered, I guess? Anyway, I found the cash, but then Drew and Mikey showed up, followed by Frank's psychopath boss, Damon. Have you ever met someone that you just knew never to fuck with? I hadn't until today. Damon started beating the shit out of Drew for the money he owed. Drew wanted me to stay with Mikey, but I couldn't take the sound of Damon hurting him. I opened the door and gave the money to the asshole just so he'd leave Drew alone. Unfortunately, Mikey tried to be a hero and got hurt. It was all so fucked. And the most fucked part? That I had anything to do with it. Chloe, the peacemaker.
Drama teachers always seem so dramatic.
It's their job! Drama teacher I had back in high school wasn't particularly dramatic. She was pretty young. Kinda cute. I had a crush on her. I'm not gonna pretend I didn't. I think a lot of guys had crushes on her just because, yeah, she was cute. And, yeah, she was pretty chill.
Sup, Mr. Keaton?
The birds, the girl, the desire to be free. How romantic.
Tell me, young lady, do you still believe true love exists?
I do find it very cool that he comments on the shirt you're wearing. I chose it because it's thematically appropriate for the game, with ravens being such a key thematic element. So yeah. Does Chloe believe in true love? To me, the question isn't whether she believes in it, the question is whether she's willing to admit to believing in it. Because, I mean, wait. 'Cause, I mean, the way I figure it, her parents were in love. Yeah, and I think that love that they had probably gave her a sort of, did sort of give her a sense that true love exists. Uh, but then her dad died, and she's become cynical. So would she admit to still believing in true love? I say, why not?
Sure, I think so. But it's a lot weirder and scarier than poets and pop songs make it out to be.
You might be surprised, my dear. Budding dramaturge, may your propitious appearance counteract the tragedy of Stephanie Gingrich's sudden recusal. An emergency, she says.
Word.
Stephanie was our lion of the light board, but platitudinal though it may be, the show must sojourn forth.
That dude is weird.
He is, but I like him.
I've already seen what happens when Rachel plays with fire. Rachel plus swords should be fun.
Does Prospero get a Prospero? I guess. Does Prospero get a sword in the Tempest? I've never actually. I did read the Tempest once back when I was a teenager, but I don't really remember it very well. I just read it for fun.
I should find Rachel.
I just read it for fun. Got like a book from a library that had a collection of selected Shakespeare plays. I don't remember what other ones were in there. I only remember the Tempest being in there, and I only remember that being in there because of this game. Is the only reason I remember that the Tempest was in that book I read. Wouldn't mind watching a performance of the Tempest sometime.
If I know Steph, she must have been super excited to be the lion of the light board tonight. Sucks.
But Steph is a great friend. You know, as important as this play was to her, her friend got hurt and she dropped it immediately to go be with him. Yeah, that is great friendship right there.
Chloe Price presents Firewalk Laser Light Spectacular.
Don't do that, Chloe.
Even Hayden seems super into this play. What is happening? Hey, Hayden.
Address me as Ferdinand, good lady.
All right. Hey, go fuck yourself.
Super lame, Chloe. I mean, super lame. Fair maiden.
Great method acting.
Really? Thanks.
Hayden is such a dork. Hayden is kind of a dick in the first game. You know, like, he's nice, but he's also...
Where would Rachel be right now?
I don't know, like... In the original game, Hayden is... I don't know, weirdly hard to like at times. You know, he comes across as nice enough, but... he's weirdly hard to like. Hear him just like, really? Thanks. That was weirdly adorable.
No way in hell I'm going up on that stage.
It kind of made me like him. Way more than I ever liked him in the original game.
Boys changing tent. Thanks, but no thanks.
It's just weirdly adorable. His inability to read sarcasm.
That's some shameless eavesdropping there, Samantha. Hey, Samantha. Shh.
Nathan, please,
I can't do it, Dad. I'm sorry.
keep your voice down. Now listen to me.
I wonder if Rachel is in the girls' tent. Nathan's dad looks like he's really laying into him. I wonder what it's about.
You don't understand. They all hate me. They're just gonna laugh at me.
They're all gonna
And the football team will just bully me more.
Why do you suppose that is?
Because
I
of
don't
you.
know.
Because you show weakness. Just like you're doing right now.
But Dad,
When will you learn that this isn't about you and your problems? This is about the Prescott name. My name. You will not embarrass me. Nathan.
yes.
Good.
Ooh, that
Now.
growl.
Break a leg. I'll see you after the show.
That change in tone. Like, that is such a shitty, like, he is such a shitty dad. You know, keeping his voice to a whisper while yelling, while berating his son, and then as soon as he's done, going to a normal speaking voice, break a leg. Nathan's dad is just an asshole. It's no wonder that Nathan turned out the way he did. Anyway, Sean Prescott here is voiced by Robert Sean O'Meara. I think Robert O'Meara, I think maybe credited as Sean O'Meara or something like that. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the dude
Great
off.
pep talk, Mr. P. Everyone knows the best way to instill confidence in someone is by intimidating them.
I don't know who you are, but mind your own business.
I'd love to. Don't you have, like, a private bunker filled with gold coins where you could have these conversations?
He does have the private bunker. His son will end up making pretty thorough use of it.
Nathan,
Fuck!
Very discreet. I'm sure no one heard you, dude.
Samantha seems pretty torn up about what happened between Nathan and his dad. Hey, Nathan's dad is some asshole, huh?
I know.
Indeed.
I wish he'd just go away and leave him alone.
Are you kidding? Who cares if he's an asshole? Nathan's dad is a bajillionaire. I'd take that over poor and nice any day.
Money isn't everything, Chloe.
Yeah, that's what people with money keep telling me.
But it's true.
Fair.
If you look past his money, I think you'd see that you and Nathan are actually a lot alike.
What the hell does that mean?
I'm serious. You're both artistic and surprisingly sensitive. You've been through a lot, and a lot of people unfairly judge you for it. I think you stood up for Nathan yesterday because you know what he's going through. Nathan's hurt and he needs help. But whenever I try to help him, it always seems to make things worse. If you were Nathan right now, what would you want me to do?
I mean, she's not wrong about Chloe and Nathan having a fair bit in common. That said, Nathan is also an asshole. But yeah, I mean, they're both shaped by their environments. Chloe was brought up in a very loving household, so she is, despite herself, still kind and caring. Nathan was brought up in a very strict and abusive asshole, or abusive household, which shaped him into the person he is. Um, anyway, this choice. We know who Nathan becomes. So, give him up is what's going to be the most tempting option here. Because we know that he becomes a murderer. But this is a couple years before that. Or at least, we don't... Jefferson hasn't shown up yet, so this is before he became murderous. At this point, there is still the possibility for him to, to be good. There is still a possibility of having somebody who cares about him, supporting him, could move him away from the edge that he is moving towards. Guide him away from that edge. Obviously, that doesn't happen. We know that Nathan will end up becoming a murderer, but Chloe doesn't know that. She just knows that he's shitty. And, like I said, there is the possibility that her helping him could actually help. Yeah, so give him help.
When I'm super pissed, the last thing I want is someone trying to calm me down. But maybe it's what I need. Nathan acted like he didn't want our help yesterday. But he was probably glad we tried, even if it didn't work out great.
Wow. Thanks, Chloe. That's actually super helpful.
I think Chloe feels bad about being helpful.
Thanks for your help, Chloe. Here's hoping.
Chloe's like, God damn it, I'm helpful.
Wouldn't want to leave the Great Wall of bitchiness back in the drama lab, I guess.
I mean, divider's a divider. If you need a divider.
See? Another reason to be thankful for my, recent life change.
No drugs in school. Blackwell Academy has a strict policy against drugs on campus. Don't let drugs jeopardize your future.
Did Doug dig David's garden? Or did
You'd think having a jock for a brother would protect you from getting hurt. Man, I hope Mikey's okay.
I have no idea if any of these are references to anything in particular. They might be. Or they might just be names that were just names that seem like reasonable names for high schools. Yeah, Dunaway High School, Seaside, Culmination Academy, Willow Creek High, Engelbart High School, Surf Pines Preparatory, Astoria High School, and Olney Academy. Astoria feels like it should be a reference to something.
Sports just look so... exhausting.
Thank you. I agree, Chloe. Sports do look exhausting. I don't even like watching
Did Doug
sports.
dig David's garden, or did David dig Doug's?
After all the work Steph did, it's amazing that she would drop everything to be there for Mikey.
Storm sound effects, downstage lights, spots on mast, upstage on Swain, enter Mariner's left. Yeah, like I said, she is that kind of friend.
Did Doug dig David's garden, or did David dig Doug's?
Looks like Victoria has finally pushed Dana over the edge.
Did Doug dig Dave?
Hey, Dana.
Did Doug dig David's garden, or did David dig Doug's? Did Doug?
Hell if I know.
Did Doug dig Dave? Betty bought a bit of butter, but she found the butter bitter. Betty bought
Sucks for Betty.
Betty bought a bit of butter, but she found the butter bitter.
Yeah, she's obviously just doing like those
Betty bought
voice
a bit
warm-ups,
of butter,
trying to
but she found the butter bitter.
get the enunciation.
Clueless, klutzy, Chloe, clumsily crowded, careful creatives. Clueless,
Wait a
klutzy,
second.
Chloe, clueless, klutzy, Chloe, clumsily crowded, careful creatives.
Okay, now you're just now you're just making them up. But that's funny. That one's funny. How's your super long errand going? Yo, crazy shit happened in Jerusalem. Like, really bad. Oh no, are you okay? Do you need to talk about it? Yeah, later. Don't worry until the show is over. I'm backstage. Great, on my way.
Looks like Victoria has finally pushed Dana
Clueless,
over the
klutzy,
edge.
Chloe, clumsily crowded, careful creatives. Clueless, klutzy, Chloe, clumsily crowded, careful creatives.
Yeah, that one's funny. But, yeah, obviously she's just sort of practicing her enunciation, as some people do, before going on
I should
stage.
find Rachel.
Clueless, klutzy, Chloe, clumsily crowded,
Yeah, I think
Rachel?
I've seen everything out there. Ooh, Victoria's up to something sneaky.
Whatever that was, it was shady as shit.
Indeed.
I need to find whatever Victoria slipped into that drink. Okay, this mask is actually pretty sweet. I hope Rachel gets to wear it.
Yes. Rachel is Prospera. So yeah, that is her mask.
Hey kids, who wants to dress up like Big Bird's fugly cousin? I wouldn't be caught dead in this. Even though Steph's not here, her stickies still lay down the law.
Wardrobe and makeup by 6 p.m. I mean, hey, you know, actors wear what they gotta wear. It's all for the love of the theater.
I haven't seen this much spandex since Mom made me go to that Zumba class with her.
Yeah, that sounds kind of terrible.
Adding putting on makeup to the long list of reasons I wouldn't be caught dead on stage.
See me or Mr. K for makeup kits. Yeah, I don't like how makeup feels myself. I'm invincible, you are a star. Good luck, Amber.
Only the finest child slave labor for Victoria Chase.
The suffering adds class.
Victoria Chase is actually a pretty talented photographer. Why does that piss me off so much?
Yeah, it's kind of a basic shot. This one's a nice shot, though. This is a really nice shot. Anyway, it pisses me off because people who are rich shouldn't also be talented. Unless they're talented, unless they're rich because they're talented, that's fine. But like people who are born rich and pretty and just perfect shouldn't also be talented. What it is assholes shouldn't be talented. People who are jerks should not also be talented. People who are just absolute jerks to everyone should not also get to be really good at the things they do. Also a good shot. Really like this shot. I think that's Evan. So Victoria and Evan shooting each other through birds. That is a cute shot. Good shot, but also Victoria is Nathan's friend. And she saw this and still took the shot. It's the rule of photography, but just the same. There is something very cold about that. Her first reaction wasn't to try to comfort Nathan. It was to take the shot. That's very callous.
Muscle relaxers?
Soma. Carisoprodol.
Coming, Rachel?
Hurry now before your tea gets...
Shit-eating grin
What
there.
are you doing here? This area is for cast and crew only. Or are you only here to try and sabotage the play like you sabotaged my homework? God, you're pathetic.
I'm here to support Rachel.
How nice.
I want to make sure she's relaxed before the show.
Whatever.
Victoria has no idea what Chloe is talking about.
Oh, Rachel Amber. It was customary among the thespians of ancient Greece for the understudy to offer hot tea to the lead actress on opening night, as a way of showing appreciation for her tutelage. It is in that spirit that I offer you this beverage. May it help to reveal the essence of your talents for all to see.
Wow. That, thanks.
That is bullshit. That's, she just made that up entirely. I actually did Google that, and I could find absolutely nothing. I mean, it's a pretty quick and cursory Google search, but I found nothing to indicate that that was actually a thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, maybe it was a thing. And my quick Google search just wasn't detailed enough. But I'm pretty sure that it was just complete and total bullshit. Just made up on the spot. To which I say, kudos to Victoria for coming up with the story with that lie. It was very convincing. I mean, it sounds like bullshit to me. But a lot of people would probably believe that. If somebody said that to me, I'd be like, that doesn't sound real. I would be kind of dubious, but I think a lot of people would believe it. And I'm especially dubious because we saw her drugging the tea. So, yeah, that makes it a lot more reason to be skeptical. Anyway, a couple ways to go about this.
Hold up. Did you hear that?
Hear what? I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I hear it now. It sounds like Mr. Keaton's calling for you.
He is? Oh, he probably wants my thoughts on the set dressing. Okay, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
What's going on? Bitch dosed your tea. That is the least surprising thing ever. What should we do?
So, a couple ways to go about this. As I said, you can confront her and basically force her to drink the drug tea. But that's not the funnier option. Another thing I will mention here. If Victoria, or if Rachel got suspended, like if you let Rachel take the blame and get suspended, and she suspended from the play, get kicked from the play, then what will instead happen is you will be able to challenge Victoria to a backtalk challenge to convince her to drop out of the play. Basically, you convince her that she doesn't even want to be in the play, which is kind of impressive. It's like, you don't even want to do this. Just like, you know what? Fuck it, I really don't want to do this. I'm out. In my headcanon, that's probably more likely what happened. That's more likely to fit. That more likely fits the narrative of the original game. Just because, like I said, Chloe did not get kicked out, did not get expelled at this point. She got expelled later. So, in the context of the original game, most likely, Chloe talked Victoria into not doing the play. But doing it this way just because it is kind of funnier.
Problem solved. Damn. Chloe Price. What would I do without you? Have super relaxed muscles, I guess.
Mr. Keaton's busy with Nathan. I'm sure he'll call on my aesthetic sensibilities soon. In the meantime...
Probably not, Victoria.
Let us drink. Oh, make sure you drink it all. Your instrument will thank you.
Probably. Nice bit of
I
hot
am
tea.
so grateful to have such a kind and caring friend as you, Victoria.
Aw, samesies.
God damn it. No.
Victoria, don't take this personally, but drop dead.
You are literally the worst. Anyway, I'll see you out there. Break a leg.
Yours.
So, that happened? Just when I thought this day couldn't get any batshit crazier. Oh, hey, that's mine. A shirt for a free spirit. I knew you were gonna pick that one. You can read me like a script, Rachel Amber.
Sweet carnation, we're ruined. The show is ruined.
So yeah, that's another, two people commenting on the shirt. You don't really see people commenting on your outfits. Like even when you get to choose your outfits in games. Or when you get to choose your outfits in games. You don't often see characters commenting on them. It's pretty much always just a cosmetic thing that has no bearing on anything else that goes on. Nobody even notices that you wear clothes, frankly. So I like that that they have both Keaton and Rachel comment on what you wear here. Especially that shirt. Like I said, I wore that shirt because it's thematically appropriate.
That was quick.
My dear young artists, a misfortune most unkind has befallen us. Juliet is waylaid. That infernal inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our Ariel.
Dang.
Would that she could but manifest on her master's whim as a true spirit. Alas, devoid of an understudy, the situation is a dire one indeed. I'm afraid we may have to cancel.
Damn.
Truly, we are a cursed lot. Even my prodigious imagination cannot conceive of a worse turn of fate.
Mr. Cretan, I have revelations to reveal.
Yeah, this right here is why I chose to have Chloe expelled. This is hilarious.
Rachel Amber is on drugs. Look at her. Her face is so blurry and pretty. She's clearly been drugged. I mean, drugged herself. She loves drugs. Don't you?
Touché, fates. Touché.
Yeah, that reaction sells it. Like I said, the other version is probably truer to the original game. This version has revelations to reveal. And her face is so blurry. And pretty. It's just like, it's just a really funny scene. Silly, kind of goofy, but really funny.
What? Oh, no. Mr. Keaton, no. Chloe could step in for Juliet.
No fucking chance.
At least until the road's clear.
Weird audio glitch there.
The romantic.
She's the right fit for Juliet's costume.
She is indeed. Tell me, my dear, have you ever acted before?
Hell no. She's being modest. We play improv games all the time.
Once.
And she's fantastic at it.
My dear, what if I told you that the entire fate of the production rests upon your slender shoulders?
I'd say you're super fucked. Chloe, please. For me.
There's the puppy dog eyes.
Damn it.
And yeah. Who did not see this coming?
I can't believe Rachel's talked me into this.
Like, genuinely, like, just, no way I'm going on stage. I wouldn't be caught dead in this mask. Yeah, just like bit after bit where she swears that she would never do this. So of course she's doing it.
I seriously have to memorize all of this? Thanks, Rachel.
Tempest, Act 1, Scene 2. Prospera. They, bit of a gender swap there. Prospero is Prospera now. By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Prospero cast sleep over Miranda. Here cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Miranda falls asleep. Come away, servant. Come. I am ready now. Approach my Ariel. Come. Enter Ariel. All hail, great master. I come to answer thy best pleasure. Hast thou, spirit, performed to point the tempest that I bade thee? I boarded the king's ship. In every cabin I flamed amazement. The fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble. My brave spirit, who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason? Not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leaped, cried, "Hell is empty, and all the devils are here." That Billy Shakespeare, he had, you know, he was pretty good. Hell is empty and all the devils are here. That is a good line. That Shakespeare dude, he kind of knew what he was doing, didn't he? Go away, you nasty. But are they, Ariel, safe? Ariel flies to shipwreck and points. Climb to top of shipwreck. Not a hair perisheth, and, as thou badest me, I have dispersed them about the isle in troops. Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there's more work. Is there more toil? Let me remember thee what thou hast promised. How now? What is't thou canst demand? My liberty. Before the time be out? No more. Yet be correspondent to command, and after 2 days I will discharge thee. That's my noble master. Go, make thyself like a nymph of the sea. Go, take this shape, and hither come it. Go, hence with diligence. Ariel exits. Yeah, master changed to mistress, and you're done. Oops, wrong thing. Chloe, the show is starting. We got great seats. Where are you? Oh, you'll see. Poor Elliot's so confused here. Oh yeah, Frank's message. I just talked to Damon. Good work. You can meet me tomorrow to pick up your cut. Your friend's an asshole. What matters is he's happy. Whatever. Price. You did the right thing. I love how hunched over she is here. She's so miserable. Poor Chloe.
Why does it feel like Steph is mocking me from afar?
She would.
It wouldn't be called a makeup mirror if it wasn't supposed to have makeup all over it. When life gives you lipstick, use it to tag shit.
Let's go tragedy.
Got it.
That just seems better. That's cuter. That one gets you the Vanity Fair achievement. Didn't see it pop up because I'd actually played through this already, and there's a problem with the recording, so needing to play through it again. Making all the same decisions I made before, though. So. The death one. You draw a couple of X's for eyes and a mouth, and then like a rope hanging down.
Time for my big debut. Joy. Rachel thinks this is a comedy, but it's a tragedy for me.
I like this one because this one's smarter. Is sort of my feeling on it. Oh, anyway, also, good idea to actually memorize.
Seriously have to memorize all of this? Thanks, Rachel.
If you're playing, you should try to memorize as much of it as you can. Because you do need to remember a lot of it for when you're on there.
The only thing worse than looking at spandex is being forced to wear it.
I mean, superheroes wear it all the time.
Looks like I'm late. As usual.
Alright, pretty sure I've looked at everything that there is to look at here. What do you think? Do you think they moved Victoria? Can't see where she would have fallen from either of these doorways. I wonder if they moved her or if they just left her there. I assume they probably moved her for safety reasons, so that the actors don't trip over her on the way
Time
to
for
the,
my big debut. Joy.
so that the actors don't trip over her on the way to the stage. Right. So yeah, I'm going into collectible mode. I'm in collectible mode so I can re-show the stuff. And collectible mode just goes straight from one thing to the next. Doesn't go from one scene to the next. So this is why I'm having to do it this way. So, like I said, I made all the same decisions. So nothing.
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Here, cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Come away, servant. Come.
Ah, shit. I'm on.
That's
I am ready now.
Get up there.
Approach, my Ariel. Come.
Damn it. No problem. I've got this. I just walk to Rachel and say my line.
And you can take as long.
I
as
wish I could throw that at Rachel for getting me into this.
And yeah, you can spend as much time looking around as you.
Hey, I sat here yesterday. Oh, that's pretty. I bet Steph designed it.
Yeah, you get to just walk around.
I'm definitely supposed to do something with this. I want to play her part.
Nah, she gets a lot more lines than this. She's got a lot of lines.
Ugh, that killed my eyes.
Yeah, you don't stare directly into a floodlight.
Rachel
Sorry.
looks way too pleased with herself for getting me into this.
Yeah, just you see someone there?
All hail, great mistress. I come to answer thy best pleasure.
Most fearless, generous spirit, hast thou performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
Yeah, the pointiest tempest ever.
I boarded the king's ship. In every cabin, I flamed amazement. The fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble.
Oh, she's so bad. It's hilarious. I imagine the actress must have had a lot of fun doing that. Acting badly must be a lot of fun for an actor. Yo, hamming it up like that, it's gotta be just so rewarding.
My brave spirit, who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason.
Not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leaped from his ship and cried, hell is empty, and all the devils are here.
Yes!
He's just happy that she's getting the
But
lines
are
right.
they, Ariel? Safe?
All right. I guess this is when I'm supposed to walk somewhere.
Actually, first, how about a sit?
How now, capricious friend? Thou art not done. If thou art tired, thou must needs repose.
Nice
Yeah.
ad-libbing.
I'm tired. Tired of this play bullshit. I need a breather. I wonder where Wells is sitting. I bet I could sit here for half an hour and he'd still be too afraid to do anything. Keaton's not doing anything either. I wonder how many people are waiting for someone else to do something. Man, this crate is awesome.
I assume you're supposed to be able to see something through that foliage, but one of those things where they just kind of messed up. Yeah, they kind of, I'll be honest, like, Deck 9 just really screwed up a lot with this.
Not a hair perished, and as thou baddest me, I have dispersed them about the isle.
Loops, groups, in troops.
In troops! Troops!
Bravo!
Ariel, thy
the-
charge exactly is performed. But there's more work.
More lines?
Is there more toil? Let me remember thee what thou hast promised.
Now
How
she gets
now?
better.
What is't thou canst demand?
Enough already. Liberty.
My liberty.
Indeed.
Thy liberty? Nay, this most of all I will not grant.
That's not her line. Is it? What's going on?
But thou hast promised?
But thou assured my freedom. Didn't thou?
I never said how dearly I hold thee. My habit's been to keep my soul well draped. Most loyal spirit, companion, and friend, is acting in my service not replete with excitement, amusement, and delight?
Of course, mistress. Most truly it is so.
Mr. Keaton, they're way off script.
It's magical.
Then why, I
I
pray
love
you,
Mr. Keaton.
wish you to be free?
Man, Mr. Keaton's great. I love Mr. Keaton. It's like, fuck the script. This is good shit. Forget the script. Forget the script. This is romance. I ship this shit. I'm invested. Anyway, yeah. Rachel's good. Just to ad-lib this shit out of nowhere. She is very, very good.
Excitement's a mere counterfeit of bliss. These storms and these adventures. I prefer to know thou still cared for my plainest self.
And she's
I
doing
have
good too.
thee in my grasp. I will not bend. I will not see thee flying forth alone. The envy would be more than I could bear.
So come with me. Is that not in thy power?
Spirit, take my hands. Most faithful friend, for but a little longer I beseech. Continue in thy service to my schemes.
Yeah, this
and
doesn't
when they are
remind you of anything.
complete, I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. I'll seek to make thy happiness so great that e'en the name of liberty's forgot. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish? Yes, I am most pleased. Your duty done for now.
I love that lady, like, just say yes! Yeah, that's very romantic. Very romantic moment. That is basically a declaration of love. Damn near a proposal of marriage. Very near a proposal of marriage, frankly. Yeah, I love how the audience was like, just like totally invested, like, oh shit, high school romance shit. I'm pretty sure everyone was like, everyone in the audience was like, oh, these bitches be gay. Good for them. So, yeah, I think everyone in the audience was like, oh, these girls are declaring their actual love for each other. I am totally on board with this.
So go forth hence with haste. I've work to do.
You crushed it. So good.
You're a born thespian, my dear. I'll be chasing you down next year. And the ending, absolutely transformative. I am humbled.
Thanks. What the hell just happened?
Strangeness of
Was
your
that
story
real?
Put heaviness in me.
Shake it off. Come on. We'll visit Caliban, my slave.
'Tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look on.
He does
Indeed.
make our fire, fetch in our wood. What ho! Slave! Caliban! Come forth, I say!
As wicked do as e'er my mother brush, with raven's feather from unwholesome fen, drop on you both.
Yeah, he's actually not bad. If you did not tell Samantha to help him, then he will actually completely bomb here. He'll come out, forget his lines, and just run off. And everyone will laugh at him. They're all gonna laugh at you. Sorry, really. Anyway, yeah. So. It's honestly kind of funny watching him fail, just because we hate him so much. So watching him fail is kind of fun. But I do have a reason for. I do actually have a very specific reason for telling Samantha to help him.
A southwest blow on ye, and blister you all o'er.
Thou poisonous slave, got by the devil himself, filth as thou art, I have lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child.
Oh ho, oh ho! Would it had been done! Thou didst prevent me, I had peopled else this isle with Calibans.
Fetch us in fuel, and be quick. So, slave, hence.
Where should this music be? In the air or the earth?
Music usually travels through the air.
Super intense.
What is it? A spirit? It carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, wench. It eats and sleeps and hath such senses as we have.
I will resist such entertainment.
Put thy sword up, traitor!
Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to this sound. I beyond all limit of what else in the world do love, surprise, honor you.
Aw.
His tears run down his beard like winter's drops from eaves of reeds.
Go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break. Their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves.
I should try to watch
Now my
performance
charms
of
are
the
all
Tempest of Blood.
overthrown, and what strength I have's mine own. Pray, release me from my bands, with the help of your good hands.
Clearly they did a good job. She gets a double bow. Rachel like, ugh, now I have to drag you out here
Wasn't
again.
that fun? You're so dead.
Yeah? How dead?
Hella dead.
She doesn't even go to this school. And yep. Mysterious lady. Alright, and that actually makes a good place to end the episode. Up next is, there are a couple more scenes left. So I will show those in the next episode. Before this one gets too long. There's enough for one more. There is enough to last another episode. I wasn't sure if there would be, but there is. So, we'll show the next parts, the end of this, of Brave New World next time. But yeah, that's really fun. It's so fun just doing the Tempest. They, like I said, they build up to it throughout the 2 episodes. They do a really good job. Once Chloe gets backstage, they do a good job sort of basically, they do a really good job like setting up Chloe having to actually go on the stage, having to actually perform. It's foreshadowed very well, it's set up very well, and the payoff is great. And then that super romantic scene between the two. It's a very romantic moment. Yeah, it does make me want to watch performance of the Tempest. See if I can maybe try to find one on YouTube or something like that, because not like I'm gonna find any good Shakespeare performances where I live right now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.